Hey y'all, this is your girl Tashin and I'm back with another video. How you feeling today? How y'all doing? I know it has been a long time that I haven't you know, react. I can't get the words out. React to Eat It Aboard. It's been a while now. It's overdue. I know. Okay, so this one here I'm doing I guess Carl is going to Jordan, and yeah, so this is gonna be season 1 episode 3. All right, and go check the other ones that I did episode 1 and 2, so go check those out. Those were funny. Go check those out. Okay, it's on my channel. Go and check those out. So let's get started.
The 7 wonders of the world. Christ the Redeemer, the Taj Mahal, the Great Pyramids, truly man's greatest achievements. But there's one man who sees them differently.
It's like a pylon.
Carl Pilkington.
I don't know the politically correct term, moron. I think he is a round, empty-headed, chimp-like, mank moron, buffoon, idiot. And he's a friend.
He's a typical Little Englander, and he doesn't like going out of his comfort zone.
I just think that it'd be amazing to send him around the world.
What we'd like to see is him experience other cultures, other peoples, and see if in any way we can change his outlook on the world. I've been to many exotic places. I genuinely think travel broadens the mind.
I want him to hate it. I want him to hate every minute of it for my own amusement.
Of course.
Nothing is funnier than Carl in a corner being poked by a stick. I am that stick. And now I have the mic of Sky behind me. Shit! This is one of the funniest, most expensive practical jokes I've ever done. And it's going to be great.
Just let me go! Oh, Jesus Christ!
And Eat It Aboard.
Carl, you may have seen this place in the film Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Petra in Jordan. Extraordinary, ancient city carved into the rock.
Yeah, I suppose it's like cladding for a cave, in a way. It's an impressive entrance.
I mean, I'd love to live there. I'd love that to be my house.
Would you?
That'd be amazing.
But what I say about things like this is...
Why?
You're better to be in the cave across from it, where you're looking at that. You're getting a nice view. The people living in this are looking at my hole. Do you know what I mean? I always think that about nice houses and stuff.
Why have
you're
you
better off in the council block across the road.
Because you're looking at a...
Sorry, y'all.
Because you're looking at the niceness. They're looking at the grimness.
Yeah, but you're living in the grimness.
We haven't seen the inside for a start. You're saying that's amazing. I'm saying it looks good from the outside. That's the sort of thing that, on an estate agent, you'll go, let's go and see that. But then you go, hang on a minute, why hasn't it been sold yet? There's a reason. The inside's not that good.
Well, let me know. Let me know if it's worth buying. And also, what does it face? Because if there's a shack across the road, I'm not buying it. I'll buy the shack.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
All right, Carl, it's Steve, mate. Now, obviously, I know that you were intending to head to Jordan, but Rick and I were chatting, and we just thought it seemed mad for you to go all the way to the Middle East without stopping off in Israel. A holy land, Carl, all right? So we've arranged for you to stop off there, enjoy it, absorb it, let it get under your skin, mate, report back. Enjoy. Bye.
When I started this off, there was no mention of coming to places like Israel. 7 wonders of the world, that'll be all right. Where are they? Nowhere dangerous. Jordan. Oh, they're in Jordan. Oh, what are we doing here? Israel's bad news. I don't know why we just couldn't go straight to Jordan. See the wonder, go home. When we went to India, there was none of this. We went straight there. There was no stopping off. Let's just nip to Afghanistan. There was none of that. Straight there. So why are we messing about here?
I mean, maybe it's not that bad, but all I know is whenever I hear about Israel, it's problems. That's all I see on the news. They never have and finally, you know, a happy story. the world's largest marrow has been grown in Israel. It doesn't happen, that. It's never a fun story. It's that he's kicking off again. I sort of feel like that relationship like that bloke had, you know, the one who climbed a mountain and ended up cutting the rope of his mate. That's what Steve's like, he's cutting the rope here. He's leaving me dangling and shit. Steve, my head in this place. Do you know what I mean? You've got blokes walking around with guns. I just feel like I'm constantly on alert. Because there's an edginess to it, isn't there?
I know somebody that went there and they said the same thing. Because you don't know what's going to happen. It's, you know, they said it's kind of edgy out there, you know. Especially what's going on out there. So, yeah. He's like the second person I heard said that.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! يا كونجنا من انت ارجع 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 يا مخوي
Liad, I can't breathe. Fucking hell, my back. Fucking hell.
Alright, Carl, Steve here. I forgot to mention to you that me and Ricky have arranged some extreme scenario training. Obviously, you're in quite a sort of volatile region, and you need to be prepared in the event of a kidnapping.
What the hell? What? Yeah, I don't know how Carl does. I don't know how he does it. I understand that Ricky and Steve is his friends. They're their friends. But we ain't gonna be friends no more after this. Are you crazy? You give somebody a heart attack. That is scary. Oh my lord.
What? I don't know what you're saying. Stop hitting me on the head.
So there'll be a team of people who'll just jump out at you at some point when you least expect it, and sort of train you on how to react and how to behave. All right. Hope you get this message before it happens.
Be good. Be good. I'm being good.
Be good. Talk to me.
Hang on a minute. Are you English? You English?
Yes, talk to me.
Who are you? What do you want?
What are you doing with the Israelis?
I'm just here on a holiday.
Yes, on a holiday. You are a spy.
I'm not
You're
a
a fucking spy.
I'm not a fucking
You're a
spy.
fucking spy, Israeli spy. Who is there? He's your manager. What is the number of him?
It's in my mobile.
What mobile? What is the number of him?
I don't know.
I
don't even know my mum and dad's number.
Give me the fucking number of the Shabak. Who are you giving all this shit?
To Sky. Sky.
What Sky? To the Sky?
Sky 1. HD.
Sure, Sky 1.
Well, that's who we're giving all this shit
TV.
to. It's pretty frightening.
You know that most of the people. So yeah, this is really.
You know, I mean, the adrenaline. I was shaking for about 15 minutes after that happened. But it makes me realise that I haven't got a clue, really.
You have to know by heart a telephone number of the back office of you, that you are going to call them and tell them the secret word that you decided before. You said the secret word. That means he knows that you are under danger.
There's no secret word. Nothing.
It should be.
I haven't got one. Honestly, I'm not messing around. No one has given me a word.
It should be.
I don't know what number to call, but I'd have to call Suzanne up and say I'm in a bit of bother. I wouldn't want to panic her straight away, so I'd say, how is everything? And then say, right, listen,
This is
bit of a
crazy.
problem.
Okay.
I was taken away. She'd probably start going, what do you mean? I go, shh, quiet, I've only got low battery.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Shh, don't
Where
shout
are you?
because they can hear me.
Where? What country? Where?
I mean, well, you know where I am.
Where?
You never listen to me, you see. You keep going on about your
Okay, where
haircuts.
are you? Where are you?
I'm in Israel.
In Israel. What?
You're right.
Where are you?
Yeah,
Where
you're
are
right.
you, sir?
You're right. We haven't sorted anything out. You're right. I mean, I'm clueless. But I didn't know I was coming to Israel. The fact that they teach that stuff here means that it does go on. I mean, that wasn't all set up for me, was it? That's proper training. That's what they do.
Oh
Surely
my
not.
god, this is
Nobody
a
had me. What can I
hot
offer?
mess.
They call the embassy up.
This is a hot mess, y'all. This is a hot mess.
Say, we got Carl Pilkington here. Who? Oh, I've got no record of him. I don't think he'd even make the news. I'd probably get in the local paper in Manchester if it was a light news day. Carl Pilkington, Manchester, is stuck in a hut somewhere in Israel.
Go, 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 go! Go! Check the other side. Fine. Go to the door. Stay there. Good. Okay. How you feel?
Knackered.
Huh?
Yeah. Did that look good?
These guys wait for you in the corner.
Yeah. I don't know if I saw the gun or not though. I mean, he looks like he's from Liverpool. I thought he's up to no good.
Yes.
He looks like a scouser. What is this all about? You know, I thought
it is nice though. It is nice.
I thought it was nice. To see Petra in Jordan. The plane lands. I'm in Israel. Not Jordan. You know where the wonder is. Israel. Yesterday I spent a day getting a bag put over my head, and then you turn around and say, "Oh, well, you might need that." You know, with being in Israel. Well, don't have me in Israel then. Then it can't be that dodgy, can it? Because look at all the tourists. They sort of relax me a little bit, I think, because you don't queue up to go into a danger zone, but there is a lot of people about with guns. You know, is it all part of it though? Do they do that for the tourists? Does it make the tourists feel like, oh, it's a bit edgy, but really he's not going to kick off? I can't work out. At the end of the day, I'm just not that into religion. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't excite me. I don't need it in my life. But because I'm here, you know, Steve sort of, you might as well see some of it. I said, well, like what? He said, well, the Wailing Wall. I said, you what? He said, the Wailing Wall, it's really popular over there. So I'm going to go and look at a wall. This is all new to me. It's not like I've come here with any idea of what this is about. I've no idea. They all seem to be doing different things, you know. Some are kissing the wall. He's nodding at it. People sticking bits of paper in. And there's bits of rubbish in there. There's some sort of one of those insurance things. Oh, sorry. There's like a form about insurance or something stuck in that one. So they even get junk mail. There's junk mail in the wall. It's a weird one, the wall. It reminded me of like people who write to Jim will fix it. You know, you're not going to get an answer, or not everyone anyway. It's a waste of time. I always think about an alien. If an alien landed and for some reason they picked me and they go, Carl, you're our leader whilst we're here. Why do people do this in Israel? Don't know. How do you explain that?
Gotta learn.
It's not what I thought it would be, Jerusalem. I had this vision in the head of a place where, you know, Jesus was knocking about on a donkey. That's been shattered now. And everywhere you go, there seems to be some other religious people coming out of the woods somewhere. It's like Pac-Man, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You go down a little alley thinking this will be quiet down here, and then a load of stuff comes at you. Nothing's ever easy, is it? You know, Steve said he sorted me out with a lift to get back to the hotel. Well, that's nice of him. And then this lot turned up.
My whole life, it's all I want to do. I want to go around this car or another car every day and make people happy. Why not?
This is what we do in traffic jam.
They were nice enough lads and that, but doing that is dangerous. And there's enough danger, you know, with bombs going off or blokes walking about with guns. I don't need to add more danger to my little trip by dancing about on a busy road.
You know how many smiles we're gaining right now? We're saving lives right now. Somebody else maybe depressed, he wanted to commit suicide, now he's smiling, now he doesn't want it.
She's not smiling.
Let's get a sticker from this. See a sticker?
Yeah.
Give me one, put it on the box.
She's terrified. She's terrified. She's going, for God's sake. She went like that and locked the door.
That's a public box.
All right. The lights are changing. Lights, 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 lights. Oh, we're not getting out again. Where are you going? And it took ages, didn't it? You know, I mean, I might as well have got on a bus. You You know, at least a bus has less stops than they do. I mean, at every 100 yards they were getting out and having a dance. Please.
Up, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
Come on with us, just for a bit, come on.
2 minutes, 2 minutes. On a corner, come pick a dangerous spot. This is the most dangerous place. Yeah, I felt a bit bad about jumping out and legging it, but I don't like dancing, do I? You know, I don't dance at weddings, so I'm not going to start doing it on a dual carriageway, am I?
Carl needs to start dancing. He needs to start dancing.
I mean, you're right. There is a lot of misery in the world. But that doesn't help me. That's making me worse. They're causing all that bibbing. Do you know what I mean? Someone's trying to get to hospital. The grand's dying. They're in the road. Get out the fucking road. I spoke to Steve this morning and he said, oh, get yourself over to Bethlehem, see where baby Jesus was born. And I found out it's in Palestine, which, you know, that's another place I've heard nothing but bad news about. Plus I've got to get over a massive wall to get to it. It's just ugly. And it goes on for miles. I mean, they're not messing about, are they? I kind of thought, I bet there's some way you can sneak under it or over it, but there's no way.
Well, you've got to call London before we go over, mate.
That's good. The man in charge of making sure I'm safe. All right, Richard, it's Carl, about to go over the border. If you don't hear from us in 4 hours, it's all gone tits up. I mean, that's Richard, that sums him up. He's always on the phone. So of all the people to have as our emergency number, you know, calling 999, it's engaged, sums him up. That checkpoint was a bit weird, wasn't it? I mean, I sort of felt guilty, even though I hadn't done anything. I've got a Palestinian fella meeting me called Case. Yeah, but I think I'm meeting someone.
Do you call?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kais. How are you?
Already.
How was it?
Depressing. Honestly, I didn't think it would have that effect on me. I'm not that sort of person, really.
You know, if you're passing here every day, it's not depressing. If you're waking up every morning and seeing this ugly concrete stuff in front of your eyes, then it's depressing. Be my guest, this is my car.
Safe?
Huh?
Safe?
Yeah, of course it's safe. I have insurance.
Are these for us?
Yeah, it's a gift from the Holy Land.
Oh,
it makes holy music.
I won't think that when I'm playing it. See, there's nothing like that at home.
There's nothing like that anywhere on earth.
No, we have a congestion charge that caused a little bit of fuss. If you drive into London, you have to pay £8. Everybody was like, this is an outrage. But it's nothing compared to this. Honestly,
this is costing the people more than £8, man. This is costing them their future.
Is it going to be busy in there?
Well, check it out. Did you close your door well?
Yeah. Is anyone going to nick it? I mean, it's a religious
site.
Surely people,
lots of cops, so don't worry.
People who are into religion shouldn't be nicking cars. So why are these a big deal then? Why are we bringing these here?
Because the shepherds came to the site of birth carrying flutes. Watch your head, man. Huh?
Anything you need, you can ask us.
The flute says.
No, you cannot.
The flute says, and the shepherds came to the site of birth carrying flutes.
Whatever you cannot, use it inside, okay?
Just carry it.
I mean, yeah, they probably want peace and quiet.
This is where Jesus...
They probably just want peace and quiet, you know?
Jesus was born.
Right there?
Right there. On this rock.
Are you allowed to touch it?
You can touch it, you can kiss it, you can... I think that's all you can do with it.
How do they know that?
It's an oral tradition saying that this is the place. But does Jesus want us to come here and see where was he born and touch the stones and go crying and blah, blah, blah? I don't think so.
I think I'm with you on that. Little donkey. I'd say the only time I've had religion in my life was playing Little Donkey at school. And my mate Wayne, he was Catholic, and he said, oh, do you want to go and do this? And I was like, piss off. And he said, right, you just swore, if you don't come with me to church, I'm going to tell your mum that you told me to piss off. So I had to go with him. And in the end, I got chucked out for bouncing a tennis ball, sort of, in the church. That's been about it. But I think I got more of a feeling from that wall than I did from where Jesus was born. Yet people are going in there sort of like, oh, you want to go over there? That's where you're going to have a tear. It's depressing.
What do you want? What do you want?
Well,
I've been here 4 days now, and we're only just going to the Wonder. But I was looking in the guidebook, and we passed the Dead Sea this way. And it's just been nice for me to have a bit of a restful day. Ricky doesn't even need to know. It's quite good. I'm not a great swimmer. But the good thing with the Dead Sea is you just float about in it. It's like loads of salt in it. It's another experience, isn't it? It's one of life's little wonders. A proper wonder, a natural wonder, which is the sort I like, really. It's not too busy either. I thought it'd be a right tourist trap. This is all right, this. Something that I read in the book. This is the lowest place on the world. I know we don't normally have sort of information on this programme and that, like not proper stuff anyway, but that's a little bit. It's the lowest place. This is, you can't get lower than this. I don't know why. I don't even know if it's true, but that's what I've read. So I might as well give it a go. Everybody else seems to be doing it. Right. Whatever I'm doing, I've got to do it quick, because that is so hot. It's really uneven. Fucking hell, you really do, you know?
I'd rather do that because I can't swim. That's the farthest I'm gonna go.
Come on. I don't even have to like do anything. This is ace.
Carl, what's going on with your belly button, mate?
What the fuck is that? Is that a fag end? Or was that someone's gauze? It looks like someone's gobbed in here. Fucking hell, it is as well. Phone. Come here. Hello?
Why do his phone in
I'm just
water?
in the Dead Sea.
Floating around?
Yeah, just floating around with someone's gauze.
Oh.
There's old people in here just clearing the throats and that. I just had some in my belly button.
Oh, that is disgusting.
So that's what's floating above. Christ knows what's floating under me. Maybe that's why I'm floating around. 90% fucking... 90% guitar
I
or
was
whatever
going
it
to
is.
say taste it to see how salty it is, but don't.
It's nice though. It's good.
Now, Carl, get out of the Dead Sea, put some clothes on, and do some fucking work.
I've been doing work. I've been doing work for 4 days. This is an experience still. It's good for the programme. I'm explaining to people how it's loads of salt in it. You float about.
Yeah.
It's good for your skin.
It's not good for your skin if you're covered in old people's vomit and sick and phlegm and snot. I've never seen that on any Alan Wicker
Exactly.
show or
Exactly.
Michael Palin.
This is the truth.
I got into the Dead Sea. Oh, there's old people causing.
There is.
This is not a travel show.
He sounded a bit pissed off that I was having a rest, didn't he?
Ricky is full of it. Talking about this is not a traveling show. So if it's not a traveling show, then what is it? You don't want Carl to have fun. That's what it is. You just don't want Carl to have fun.
Passport? Where am I going? Petra. Yeah. Go? I can go?
Welcome to Jordan.
Yeah, it's good to be in Jordan, but we could have been here days ago, couldn't we? Petra's only down the road. We could drive there, but Ricky's come up with this idea that, you know, I meet a local bloke called Mohammed who's got a camel. You know, how long's that going to take?
My friend.
Hello.
We need to cross this route.
And how many hours? How many hours that way?
At least 48 hours, 2 days, full days of the camels.
Fucking hell.
Hold here.
Would you like some music?
What kind of music you have?
It's just music, no singing. When I'm a little bit stressed, it calms me.
Ladies sing.
There's no singing, it's just a man on a clarinet.
Ah.
It's nice, isn't it?
Very nice. Very nice. You teach me English song, I'll teach you Bedouin song. How's it, my friend?
Good, yeah.
How's your ass now?
Fucking hell. Look, you can see up here, it's going on for miles. It just doesn't make sense, does it? Why do people live in the middle of nowhere when you've got to travel that sort of distance to get to somewhere? Because he was saying some people have to do that once a week to nip to the shops, and they get a big order in, then carry it all the way back. Move then. Move closer to the shop or open a shop. What's it like where we're staying tonight?
Maybe we found a Bedouin tent. Maybe...
I understand what Carl's saying, but I would like to not be too close to too many people, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to be that far away from the stores. Like, what? That's crazy.
Be alone in the desert, in the sand dunes. Sometimes the Bedouins, they move. I don't know.
You must have a plan.
This is desert. We don't know what's the desert keep for us. We'll see.
This camel's knackered. Keeps stopping every 10 minutes.
Oh.
That could be a good camel. It's just sort of moaning, isn't it? Fucking sick of it.
I'm tired.
We're going to carry it now by the car.
The van?
Yeah.
That was all weird though, wasn't it? It was like a breakdown, a proper breakdown in the desert.
Poor thing.
They turn up, stick it on the back. No, it's knackered, it's going to cost you. But to be honest, it's a bit of luck that, because I've had enough. I'm up to here with this. Camels have been around for years. The ships of the desert. That's what they're known as. We've ended up with Titanic. As long as it's not a major gale, I'm sure it'll be all right. He's got 14 kids. So, you know, me staying's hardly an issue, is it?
You see how the camel stand up?
Yeah, he's happy now, isn't he? You just strap the bag to its head. Get in there. Let's get this done. Get the day done. Get to bed. Oh. These are all his sons.
Yeah, all his sons.
But I'm not allowed to see the mother.
No.
At all. Not even to say hello. Thanks for having us.
No. Forbidden. No way. That's why the...
What about what
you
age?
see,
What about by accident?
that's why the house, it's covered.
But say if I go to the toilet, I knock, do. I'm in here. She comes out, I see her. That's not her fault, that's my fault. So, what happens then?
This is by mistakes, no problem.
That's fine, okay. Mr. Mohammed said, he said, oh, they don't get many guests here, so be polite. But there was a big pot or something in there that looked like some sort of milk. I'm not seeing any cows, so I don't know where it's come from. I'm not a fan of milk anyway. It's not being rude, it's just I don't want to eat it, I don't want to get ill. I'm surprised they don't want me to get ill, because we're all sharing that little toilet. I'm in the middle of nowhere, honest to God, it's moon-like.
Now, hold on. How did you get there? Did you go by camel?
8 hours on a camel.
I bet you got a couple of big swollen humps, didn't you?
Well, I tell you, it's not funny. I mean, I reckon I've done some damage. It was just long and it was hot.
That is quite a good description.
8 hours? Oh, that's why they was screaming like that. They probably was tired and in pain.
Of a desert, it's not even hot.
Yeah. Well, it's just, that's what I'm saying though, there's nothing to look at. It's not like it's worth doing so many hours. After half an hour, you've seen it.
Yeah, but Carl, I think I can break this to you now. This wasn't for your amusement, this was for my amusement. And if you're having a bad time, bumping up and down on a camel, being dehydrated, with your testicles being battered, that's good entertainment. For me and Sky One viewers.
It's not though.
So this is what I'm giving back. This is what I'm giving back to society. You are my gift to the rest of the world.
Hang on a minute. Something's just fucking run up my leg. Can I call you tomorrow or something?
Yeah, I'll see you later.
See you later. See you later. The fuck was that?
Bye.
See ya. Fucking hell. Can we just eat and go to bed? Right, look at this. Don't put too much of that on my bit. I can't have too much of that. Is that the meat there?
It's the tank.
The what?
The tank. Tank for the goats.
You have it.
No.
Why?
Come on.
Oh, thank you.
Eat more.
Can we look at this?
It's a meat.
It's
It's
not
from
a
the
meat.
goat.
What?
This is the eye.
I can't eat pie. I'll tell you now, I've got a very bad gag reflex. Now, if I eat that and I start gagging, that doesn't look good either. He'll think I'm rude. This is a weird night out, isn't it? What time do we normally go to sleep?
Tonight you have a guest.
So what does that mean?
You. And he couldn't go sleep early.
No, he can't. He can't, honestly. I'm so tired. I'm shattered. I just want my bed. But, you know, what can you do? And with a family who doesn't understand me, I don't understand them. They're cooking food I don't like. Well, it's been hard work today, hasn't it? Are we actually going to get to Petra tomorrow, or what? I just want to see the wonder today, Petra. That's what I'm here for. I'm not in any mood for messing about. I didn't sleep that well last night. I had a rough day yesterday, 10 hours on the back of a camel in roasting heat. I've just spoke to Mohammed. He said we're not even quarter of the way there yet. I mean, does he think I'm going to be getting on a camel again? Well, how are we going to get there? We could have drove on this brilliantly yesterday, but we were on a camel instead. We can now drive.
We don't have a car, my friend. We have a camels.
Yeah, but they broke down yesterday. Why can't we just get in that one?
Oh, we have to buy a camel.
We don't have to. I don't need to get on the camel again.
Yeah. But we have the way now.
The programme's an hour long. We've done 8 hours of filming on a camel.
Okay.
You do the math. I'm not going on a fucking camel again. I swear to God. We've talked about this. I'm bored of arguing with you. If you're not listening, I'm not listening. I'm not going on a camel again.
Come on.
I'm not going on a camel again.
Why?
I'm not going on a camel again.
Why?
I'm not going on a camel again.
We have.
Not going on a camel.
We have one
not
day
going
more.
on a camel again.
Okay, we get to go with this car.
So how long will it?
Carl made up his mind. He's not getting on that camera. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. There's nothing you could say to me to make me change my mind. I don't blame him. He did 8 hours seeing the same thing that he's seen like an hour or two already. I'll be bored out my mind. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be bored out my mind.
Be by car?
It's a couple of hours.
I'm just sick of camels. I mean, you've got to prefer this, haven't you? So much nicer.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I'll be in a good mood then when we see Petra and I'll go, oh wow, amazing. So we're in now, this is the start of it, is it?
We are now in the beginning of the city of Petra. Okay, my friend, I have to leave you now. Nice to meet you, Carl.
See you again, yeah?
See you again.
Please key in the commentary number. 1. Welcome to Petra, a city half as old as time. The word Petra is Latin for rock. This city dates back to 300 BC, when it was known as Athene.
He just said that, welcome to Petra. He said Petra is Latin for, I forgot now. This is the problem with this. There's too much to tack in. I mean, I didn't come here for a Latin lesson. I just want to know where the wonder is and let's have a look at it.
What's that in Carl's hand? Is that a phone?
10. Telshelna, you are now face to face with one of the ancient world wonders and the most famous monument in Petra. The word in Arabic means treasury. You may recognize the facade.
Nice.
It is the site where the movie Indiana Jones and the Lost Crusade, among others, was filmed.
Hang on a sec, hang on. Hello?
Alright.
Alright.
What's going on?
I'm just stood in front of the wonder.
Yeah?
That was a waste of time last night, staying with the Bedouins.
Why?
He gave me lamb's eyes to eat. I slept on a hard floor all night, so I feel like shit. That's how I'm feeling. I mean, it looks all right. I'm sure if I was in a better mood, I'd big it up. I'm basically in the middle of a load of rock, and someone's carved it out, and it is amazing. But I don't know what more there is to say than that.
Well, I've got a little surprise for you. You're spending the night in a cave, Carl, tonight.
What for? What's the... What?
It's funny.
What?
It's funny.
But...
Hello?
Steve.
Hello, mate.
Alright, it's Carl. I've just spoke to Ricky. He said, oh, you're staying in a cave tonight.
Yeah.
Well, what's that about? Because I don't think he's taking this serious.
Well, no, I mean, I remember when we were chatting about it before you went there, you said how you'd rather be living in a hole looking at a palace than living in a palace looking at a hole. It was more about the view.
Yeah, but I didn't.
If that's what Carl wants, let's give him exactly what he wants.
No, but I didn't literally mean that's what I'd like.
You've only seen one building, haven't you, so far? The ancient city of Petra is huge. It's spread over a vast area. You've got to explore it, see what else is happening. Have a good one, mate.
I mean, this is an all-time low, I reckon, of midlife.
You've barely mentioned the wonder, Carl.
Well, I'm not thinking about it, am I? How can I stand there and go, oh, what a beautiful bit of work? When in the back of my head you're going, Carl, you're living in a cave tonight. I can't focus on that. Oh, God. Steve said I've got to find a fella called Ibrahim who's going to let me stay in his cave. It's been a long day.
How are you? How you doing?
So what do you put down as an address?
Jordan Petra, that's
just
all.
Jordan.
That's never going to get to you.
Yeah, that's it.
You will be
And the
around.
postman would know.
Yes. Yeah, you know it.
And everything you order
Yes.
always gets to your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The cave.
Yeah.
I can't believe that, because I order stuff and get it delivered. Sometimes it doesn't turn up.
Yeah.
And I've got a postcode. That's amazed me more than the wonder.
Yeah.
That you can get post delivered. I can't believe that.
I know.
What facilities are in the cave?
We put the mattress, we make the fire, and we sleep wherever, between the sky and the land. Not like the city.
Ricky Colm says, you're staying in the cave, starts laughing. And I pictured the sort of caves you get in Wales where it's all sharp edges, really damp, and the sea comes in at some point in the night. I get here, decent size, dead warm, dead cosy. Nice touch with the candles. I tell you, I've seen houses that are worse than this. I think I can sort of fit into this way of life. It is like a holiday, every day. Nice little holiday home, eating like this, having a drink. Suits me down to the ground, this. Ricky always says I'm a bit like, you know, a caveman, and I haven't really evolved. He says the shape of my head and the way my eyebrows come out a bit. But maybe that's it, maybe I was born a bit late. Oh, God.
What's that?
See, we haven't all evolved, have we? It's just a few of us. I haven't got a clue half the time. I turn the tap on still and I go, how's water coming out of that? I'm lucky because I'm around because someone else has come up with it. But at the end of the day, if stuff was left down to me, I'd still be living in here. If I was lucky, you know, I don't know if I could come up with this. He just was saying how they used to do it. He said they put a hole in the rock, stick like a tree trunk in it, put water in, and the wood expands. Is that what you were saying? Yeah. Makes the hole bigger. There's no way I'd come up with that. I won't come up with that now. And yet they did that 3,500 years ago. Slept all right once I got off, really. There's a cat mooching about now and again, wandering in. I suppose that's the problem when you haven't got a front door, isn't it? That was a good night. Best night since I've been here.
Yeah.
I'd do it again, you know. Whilst I've been in this part of the world, there's not many things that have happened that I'd say I'd do that again. But that, I would. So, yeah, I loved it.
Looks peaceful.
Really smart.
It looks peaceful. I definitely would do something like that.
I can imagine living at this time. I can picture myself just coming out of a little hole, just with a club, thinking, what am I going to do today? And it's easy to invent stuff back then because there was nothing else about. So anything you needed, you come up with it. What, dry my hands? I've just washed my hands. I'll do a towel. Everything. Anything you think of. This soup's hard to eat. What a spoon. Do you know what I mean? Where you can't... You think of something now. You try and come up with something now that you need now. Came up with a see-through toaster. Do you know, because you always do that, you're thinking, is it done yet? And you have to keep pressing the spring and then you end up breaking it because you forced the spring open. See-through toaster. Went online, typed it in. It's already been invented. Dragon's Den back then would have been a piece of piss. Everybody who came in, that's a bloody good idea. Get it made.
Wow.
30. Adair, the monastery. Sitting at the summit of Jabal Adair is Petra's grandest monument of all, Adair. The name is the Arabic word for monastery.
It's nice.
Do take advantage of this moment and immerse yourself in the magnificence and mysticism of this historic place.
Right. Yeah. I can't even go in it. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's useless, isn't it? Who's put them there? I mean, look.
Oh.
But my point is, you're sat in there, and that's your view over there.
Oh, you can't go inside.
If you look here, point proven.
I thought you could go inside. This whole time I thought it was like a tourist type of thing. I thought, you know, people could go inside, they have stuff inside of it. I didn't know that.
You're better off living in the hole. looking at the palace than living in the palace looking at the hole, aren't you? So Ricky and Steve can say I'm a knob. I think that's my point proven, isn't it? But I wasn't just talking about buildings, I mean in life. Even being a good-looking person or an ugly one. In a way, you're better off being the ugly one and you get to look at nice things. You're looking at the nicer-looking people. Doesn't matter about being ugly, how often do you look at yourself anyway? Same thing. Be the ugly one, look at the nice one.
The stuff that he thinks about.
What's that? Who owns that? Why is a dog so high up? It's not going to show up, that dog, is it? Oh, fuck me. Jesus.
That was funny. This was funny. I really enjoyed this one. This one was fun. Very interested though. Very, very interested. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of stuff in here. I agree with Carl. I agree with him 100%. No, matter of fact, no. I agree with him 100%. A lot of stuff in here. I agree. And you know, the whole camera. You know, like why am I riding on this thing here? He looks like the thing is tired. They look tired. 8 hours riding on that? 8 hours? Or he just exaggerating. I don't think it was 8 hours. Couldn't be 8 hours. Couldn't be 8 hours. But and that stuff they was eating, oh my god, I couldn't do it. And I'm the type of person, I try not to be disrespectful or be rude. But I'm the type of person, if something don't look too appealing to me, I'll just be like, can I just get a little bit? Don't give me too much, because then I don't want to waste it. And that whole cave thing, I thought you could go inside, but obviously you can't go inside. Which I this whole time I thought you could go in there and there'd be like some type of decoration or some type of, you know, statues and stuff inside, but that wasn't the case. And Carl is right. Why do I need to be inside when I could just be outside sitting down just looking at it? Like, there's nothing to, you know, I'd rather just sit where he was at and just look at it, take pictures. That's it, you know. But this whole trip was for Carl was like, it was okay, but I think he really enjoyed the last trip that he was at, you know, just being in the cave, relaxing. You could tell he enjoyed the food that they gave him. He enjoyed that, and he said he slept great. He said he'll do it again. I was like, Carl said he would do it again? So you know he had fun. He had fun. But this was cool. This was cool. But yeah, so comment below. Let me know if you want me to continue to react more of this. I'll do so. If you want me to, give the video a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, and I see I love you people. Yeah, take care of yourself. Bye and